One thing you can do to add interest to your help system is to insert a sound file, which could be an explanation, for example, of something that people are reading in your help system, or maybe it's just some soothing background music to calm their nerves. Either way, it's easily done, and that's exactly what we're going to do here in our Using LDC project. We're actually going to go to the welcome topic, and let's say we want people when they arrive at this welcome topic to hear some background music. Well, all we have to do is see the topic here, and anywhere in the topic itself, access the topic properties. The fastest way to do that is just to right-click and select Topic Properties from the pop-up menu. Next, we'll choose the Appearance tab, which right below it shows us a field for a background sound. So if you have the sound, you just simply browse to it using the Browse button, the little folder icon. And if you have the exercise files, you can browse with me to those exercise files. In the Chapter 6 folder, 0605, you'll see something called backgroundmusic.wav. WAV is a standard format for Windows, but we can insert other formats like MIDI and RMI formats, the standard formats for synthesized sounds from electronic instruments. You could also insert AU sounds, which are the standard sounds for Unix systems. Just keep in mind your computer will need sound capabilities, obviously, and speakers to complete this activity. Now, we have our background music WAV file that we can select. We'll click Open. You might see a message here about adding it to the project folder. So you need to confirm that this sound file is actually going to be inserted into your project folder, making your project that much bigger. So when you click OK, it actually appears in the sound field, and you'll notice the default loop is set to 1. When you are working with sounds, you should probably follow the same rules you would for working with graphics, and that is really to keep them simple and small. And it's a good idea just to play the sound only once using this default, because if you add a sound and you loop it again and again and again, it could actually have an adverse effect, kind of like rubbing styrofoam together, and that's not what we're trying to achieve here. So we'll leave it at 1, even though we can loop it as many times as 10 or even go to infinite. We'll select 1. When we click OK, it's inserted. We don't really see anything here, but if we want to test it out, we can preview using Control W. So that sound file continues to play until we close up the topic or move on to another topic, just like that. Now if you change your mind and you no longer want that sound file, maybe it is distracting, just go back to those topic properties by right-clicking and selecting Topic Properties. And where we see our background sound, we'll click the drop-down now because None is always an option. When you choose None, though, and you click Apply, it becomes the setting. You can click OK, but it does not remove the sound file from your project folder, so it's still in there taking up space. If you don't intend on using it, you'll want to go into that project folder. You'll want to find it right there. There it is, backgroundmusic.wav. Press your Delete key to remove it and confirm by clicking Yes. That removes it from your project folder. So your project folder isn't larger than it has to be if you're not going to be using that sound. But if you do choose to use sound files, keep in mind they're easily inserted into a topic just like that. Oftentimes, sound files can be used just to boost what people are reading in your help system to help them understand.